Wow, Christine Beyer here, licensed master esthetician for 20 years. Today I'm going to be doing part 2 of how to release the jaw. We need to go inside the mouth, so that's what we're going to be doing today, so stay tuned. Welcome back. I need to wash my hands and take off this lipstick, and I think that you should do the same, otherwise you're going to have a mess going on. It's important to have clean hands when we do this and get that lipstick off. When we go in and release the jaw, we're basically releasing the buccinator and different muscles that help us chew. It's really just a matter of finding what's super tight and sort of holding it for a while. Otherwise, you know, this is not about like a rough massage of the inner mouth. This is a patient, deep massage, but gentle, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead. And what I like to do is use my thumb on the inside and my fingers on the outside to sort of roll the muscle around in my fingers and feel for mealiness. And sometimes you feel like little cracks and pops and stuff because there's just a lot of stuff going on in there. And so we're trying to detox this area. And mind you, the first time you do this, you could get a detox reaction. Like you could feel, I think the first time I ever did it, I felt kind of fluey and it was weird. It's like all these toxins rushed out. This is years ago and I was just like, what? So yeah, go easy with this, drink some water afterwards, and let's get started. I'm gonna go in with the thumb to the opposite side that we're going to be working. And the first muscle we're grabbing is this one. And then there's another muscle that goes like this that we'll be working with as well, but they overlap. So it's kind of like 2 for 1, which is nice. I'm about 3 fingers in front of the ear. And I just go in there and grab right there. And you start to feel for mealiness, density, sort of congestion, tightness. Oh, God. So right here. And yeah, it can be painful. It will be painful in some instances. It was funny when I used to go to this one chiropractor, he would glove his hand and go straight back, all the way back to sort of behind my teeth. But it feels like the same place. But he would just stand there and hold it. And well, I feel like that promoted circulation to the area. It didn't really get what was left. So I like to go in and sort of systematically work on this cluster of muscles to release it. I love these videos where I go inside my mouth and I'm moaning and groaning like an idiot. But yeah, it's tender. It's tender. And if you are the kind of person that wakes up with, you know, you have TMJ issues and you wake up with a sore jaw, this will be tender. And so, like I said, pace yourself. Don't overdo it. This is not tugging, or we're not doing rearranging anything inside the mouth. We're just releasing muscles from the inside. So, and there's also another thing you can do on the outside. Now, in facial contouring massage, we will actually, what is this? Facial contouring massage, we actually learned a method where you go in back here, and there's a ligament, a real sore spot, and I like to kind of just drag down. Now you can put, I've got makeup on, so I have a little bit of slip and glide. You can put some massage oil or just a moisturizer or something, really, even water, to give you some slip and glide. And then you'll do that. Let's see. And when we do this, we actually have our clients open so that we can get up underneath there, and it will release that ligament. And so something you could do to mimic it, wiggle the jaw back and forth to sort of get some more blood flow to that ligament and release it. It's a variation of what I do to my clients in the treatment room to really get that jaw to relax, because, and I talked about this in the last video, the jaw really is the axis for the whole face. If it's really tight, it can affect the way our face looks, the way our skin and our muscles are interacting with bone. It's just really, if this is tight, we can get what's called pain face, you know? So I remember the first time I took Jane's class, who teaches this facial contouring massage, which I highly recommend if you're an esthetician. Really, this is some basic information. It's not basic. She goes really deep, but it is imperative, I think, for an esthetician to know this stuff, because it took me years to learn. And then I took her class and everything came together. I was like, whoa. And so I remember I was working on myself, and she had mirrors in front of all of us, and I could not get this to release. Now, I've had Botox on it, and I'm due again. I get Botox like every 2 years or something. It just drives me crazy, but I couldn't get this to release, and I couldn't get my forehead flat. And just a quick word on Botox. I am not anti-Botox. Obviously, I have it done. I don't have it done like every 3 months like I know a lot of YouTubers do, so I'm probably the least Botox esthetician on YouTube that you will see. But that's neither here nor there. But what happens is I was working, trying to get all this to release, and it wasn't flattening. Nothing was happening. And then Jane was like, well, let's release the jaw. And so we went in, we released the jaw, and then this fell flat. I was like, what? But I was in pain face. So I was stuck here. And so I'm trying to release the actual, what I thought was the problem. And the problem originated in the axis of the face, which is the jaw. And so I do have a history of TMJ issues. Learning how to release the jaw on the outside, on the inside, just quickly on a regular basis, really goes a long way in helping our face drape nicely and helping and what I mean by that is helping everything relax at a level that looks like you just had a great vacation, which hopefully those will come back soon, or you've had the best nap of your life or something else, the best of your life, it's like you really look good and relaxed. And that is what I wish for all my clients, because if their face is all jacked up from a tight jaw, I'm not going to get the results. I'm not going to get the microcirculation. And then they use all these machines, and maybe they'll make their jaw tighter. And so if these are things we need to know if we want optimal results, if we want optimal circulation and microcirculation, that keeps us young looking, because without that circulation, things start to look dull. They start to close down. We start to get glycation, and all sorts of bad things happen when circulation goes down. That's why exercise is so good for us. So this is just a different form of releasing everything. So let's go in and do the other side. Remember, thumb, opposite side. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. How did I realize that is so tight? I think I've done a lot of machines this week, and I've done different videos, and I didn't use my Onma, and I haven't done this in a while. I'm like, wow. So I think once you do this and you realize how tight the muscles of our face can get, maybe the light bulb will go off and let us know that when this accumulates over the years, we just don't look our best. And so when I start working on clients and their skin comes alive It's because I'm doing all this work to release all this stuff and open everything up to new circulation and let the face flow and let the toxins drain out, the lymph drain out, and fresh blood come in and, you know, rejuvenate the skin. So that's golden in skincare. That's golden. That's what we're always trying to do, is increase blood flow, increase detoxification, and that in turn increases cellular turnover. It's pretty easy. You can start there. There's deeper things that you can do, but go easy, really go easy. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Completely forgot to say there's a device called the Auralift, and it's almost like a little yoga block to help stretch out a tight jaw. And I'm like, wait, I completely forgot to talk about the Auralift. I love it. I think it deals with a completely forgotten about aspect of aging. This gets so tight over the years that the actual mandible can start to turn, the jaw can start to turn, and we'll get nasolabial folds and all sorts of things happen. Like this is just, it's just a natural sort of grinding down process that happens. And the Auralift, it was developed by a dentist in the UK, and it's just like a little stretch. And I feel like it makes everything else I do come alive. Everything else I've done to my face come alive. So that's it. Thanks for watching.